everybody's here. We're back. Whatever. We got a great episode tonight.
Fantastic episode.
A great whiskey.
Yep.
I'm really gonna enjoy doing this one here. We've been on a bit of a bourbon run.
We have been.
Quite a disproportionate amount of bourbon.
Yeah, and we've gained quite a few subscribers lately that probably got there through our Scotch videos.
So let's do some Scotch tonight. Tell them what we've got.
Tonight we have the Lagavulin 8-year-old. This was released as the 200 bicentennial edition. The whole product line started in 1816, so this came out in 2016. It's only available for 1 year, and we are in 2017 right now, so we're at the end of this year. So you guys better stock up on this guy because it's worth it.
All right, we'll be right back to tell you all about it.
Describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon, and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, you pour and I'll bore, I suppose, right?
We're back and I'll crack.
Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, so this whiskey, this Scotch, is from Islay. It is a heavily peated Scotch. Normally comes out in the 16-year-old variety. They've come out with the 8-year-old because in 1887 there was this dude named Alfred Bernard who did a 2-year trip around the UK and visited 162 different distilleries.
Why don't you wet your whistle real quick here?
Sure. Oh, that smells good.
Pardon me. You were saying Alfred Bernard, 1887 or something.
Yeah, 1887.
Good
went
year.
on a 162 distillery visit in a 2-year period.
Wow.
And with all that,
year, that's like one every 3
minutes.
Yeah.
So anyways, with all this whiskey knowledge that he gained, he published a book called Whiskey Distilleries of the United Kingdom.
Not a very creative title. But
no,
okay.
but maybe at the time it was. Maybe it was groundbreaking.
The only whiskey book ever.
Yeah.
At that time.
And now it is still considered to be one of the most heavily respected, whiskey books, appreciated. It has a lot of good information because it was taken at a time, well, back in 1887 when that information, we don't have that information anymore.
Right,
the whiskeys have evolved and changed.
The old world ways.
Exactly.
The old world process.
Exactly.
Alfred captured it.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Nowadays you can go on a fast train and visit 162 distilleries in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not 2 years.
You'd be shit-faced, but...
You would be. Anyways, so he visited the Lagavulin distillery, and they were testing out some different varieties, and when they came across the 8-year-old, he was quoted as saying, exceptionally fine Scotch whiskey.
Well then.
So, he can't be wrong. He tasted 162 distilleries worth.
So what is this then? This is their reimagination of the whiskey he tasted at the time?
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I don't think they're trying to recreate it completely because it's almost impossible, but it's like an homage to what he felt was a good whiskey at the time, which was 8 years old.
Oh.
And I do have to say, I do agree in a lot of ways because peat shows up heavilier, whatever, at a younger age. So the 16-year-old kind of loses a little bit of the peat.
Right.
So for those peat monster people out there, this is a good one for you.
Yeah.
And it's bottled at 48% alcohol.
48%.
Nice.
Respect. There's actually a little picture of Alfred. Hopefully I've got the angle down here. Maybe I'm too low or too high, but there he is. There's Alfred Barnard right there on the bottle, and it says... we journeyed through the village of Lagavulin, the mill in the valley, and no prettier or more romantic spot could have been chosen for a distillery. We tasted some 8-year-old before starting, which was exceptionally fine. There you go.
There's that quote.
There you've got it.
Okay, cool.
Right there on the bottle.
Yeah.
Cool bottle too. I like the Lagavulin bottle.
Yeah, it's very classy.
The labeling, I like the labeling that they've done here. There's a little bit of embossed etching on the glass here.
Yeah.
Nice presentation, all in all.
It is.
that.
And in the green bottle usually
box.
means the spirit is quite light in color, which is not in any indication of flavor, because this one is an explosion in your mouth and the nose. It's fantastic. So I think what we're gonna do is we do little segments on Trini and C.
Oh, right, yeah.
And maybe we should have another sip to, because a lot of people
okay.
there hate it when we don't drink it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tonight's segment.
We will review this at some point during this.
Yeah, we'll get to it. You guys are all about the showmanship anyway. That's why you're watching this show.
We need lasers.
Special effects.
Yeah.
We've got a segment tonight called Get to Know Trenny and C. Play the music.
Get to know Trenny and C, 'cause just like you and me, yeah. What?
Okay, Get to Know Trenny and C. This is where we take some questions from our viewers, and we answer those questions.
That's right.
And that hopefully lets you get to know us a little bit better. They could come from Twitter. We've got a Twitter account. They could come from our comment section,
YouTube,
Facebook,
Instagram.
YouTube, yeah, anything. So let's get right into it.
What we're trying to say is you should sign up for all those.
Yeah, follow us on all those things.
Yeah.
Okay, where to start? Hey, Trenny and C, I love your channel. Thank you.
Thanks.
I was wondering, do you guys live together?
Do you know what? And this question has been asked a couple of times.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
And in a couple of different ways.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's set the record straight.
Yeah, once and for all.
We do not live together.
Could you imagine if we lived together? We'd be dead by now.
Yeah, we'd be dead.
We'd be pickled.
You'd have 1,000 videos to choose from by now.
We actually live in 2 different cities. Quite a trek away from each other.
Yeah, I live an hour north over the mountain ranges of Vancouver Island, BC.
The treacherous mountain ranges.
So that's why.
That's a good segue.
It's a good segue to this next question.
This is actually when you see this background. This is my place. This is C's place. When you see, we have another backdrop where we've got like a nice plaid tartan tablecloth with a bookshelf behind us. That's Trenny's place. So I've got my wife and my 2-year-old son.
We should clear that up.
Yeah. I have a wife. If there was any questions around that. And Trenny's got the bachelor lifestyle, him and Samson.
That's my cat.
And so anyway, yeah, we don't live together, and we're never gonna. So, but it's a good segue actually into our next question, which it came across quite simply. You're always shit-faced? ?
Well, okay, so
yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
this is only our second video of the night.
Yeah.
So
we're still with it.
we're still with it. We usually film around 4 or 5 videos.
Sometimes more.
Sometimes more, and sometimes we
like we're doing notes. We're doing a little bit of prep.
Yeah, so that involves more drinking sometimes.
So it can be a long evening, and because we might not, be together again for several weeks, we need to have a stockpile of videos ready to release on our Thursday night. So by the time we record that 5th or 6th video, yeah, we are shit-faced.
Yeah.
And usually we leave the unboxings till last because they take the least amount of prep work. So we're exceptionally shit-faced in the unboxings usually.
So rest assured, every single session starts off with us telling C's wife that we're going to get to bed really early.
Oh, yeah.
And that we're going to shut it down and not drink too much.
It's not going to be any nonsense. And
so,
yeah.
What are we at, like 9 o'clock? We're good.
It's early. Okay, anyway, that's Get to Know Trenny and C. We're 10 minutes into this video. We got to drink some whiskey here.
Let's do this. We do color, nose, taste, finish, and viscosity.
Okay, let's get right
right to it. On the color here, this color is just a nice, light, kind of...
Clean. I respect this color.
Yeah, it's straw kind of colored.
Yeah.
Very clearly, there is no no color added.
Yeah.
And this is also a non-chill filtered, so if you add some water, it gets a little bit cloudy, which is a nice thing.
I'd like to say it's as clear as any big city drinking water.
Yeah, that's
Big
right.
city.
Yeah, it's like New York drinking water.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
All right, so nose.
Let's get right to the nose here.
Smoky!
It is smoky, but there is this sweetness that I really, really, really love on this one.
I get a lot of caramel.
Yeah, a lot of caramel. It's got like a honeyed tea kind of thing.
Earthy.
Yeah.
Citrusy.
Minerally.
Salt water, though. I get
Salt
some
water.
saltwater oceaniness off of it.
And I always seem to find this, I kind of get this with Springbank too, where you get that lime salt ring margarita kind of style.
Rim job?
Salty rim job. Yeah, so that's kind of the nose. There is a bit of actual like barbecue sauce kind of thing in there, or like a dry mesquite or like a dry rub for barbecue.
Sure.
Some hickory smoke.
The sweetness actually keeps coming back though.
The sweetness is the underlying factor in
Slightly
this.
herbal and medicinal.
Yeah.
But overall, very pleasant nose.
Yeah, I was
Very pleasant.
really, I shouldn't say surprised because Lagavulin puts out an awesome product, but for, well, the price difference isn't too huge, I guess. It's actually $92 Canadian, about $60 American, but you get a lot for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's taste
it.
Bottled at 48%. It does take water quite nicely and it sweetens it up, but you don't.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah.
Not overpowering. Very pleasant, drinkable. A little ashtray-y.
And I don't know about you guys, but the really peated ones are not ones I can drink a lot of anyways. I really love them, but I'm not going to sit back and pound a bottle. Well, I wouldn't do that of any whiskey, but this wouldn't be the one I would do that with, you know?
Yeah, this is maybe a nightcap or, you know, this is definitely a winter warmer, as we say.
We've already said this is only the second video of the night, so we should have probably saved this till later. But as you say, it is end of the night nightcap.
Yeah, true.
Winter warmer for sure. So yeah, it's grassy. It's got a lot of that peat. Got that
mineral components.
Yeah. That honeysuckle thing.
Yeah.
There is some vanillas in there.
There's definitely some sweet tones for sure.
It's really, really good, and it lingers. Like I guess I can go into the finish. It sticks around.
I wrote lingering smoke for
lingering smoke and lingering sweetness too.
Yeah.
Like it dries out, but in a really nice kind of way.
There is a citrus to it as well. Just kind of a little bit of a hint of that citrus zest, which is always lovely.
Water here. Oh.
No water for this one tonight.
Oh.
But yeah, minerally, a little bit grassy, earthy.
There is a caramel thing too on the nose. I would talk about nose, but
it's multi-dimensional. Very respectable.
So again, with these peated whiskeys, and a lot of people out there that buy the 16-year-old, they think they may be disappointed with something that is half its age. But I wouldn't say it's like if you had them side by side, you're not gonna go, oh, this is way worse or way better.
Some people,
they're different from each other.
Some people prefer this.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
And for the price, that's not a bad thing at all.
It's not bad at all.
As far as viscosity, I put that it remains on the palate, like you know it's in your mouth.
Yeah,
there's
definitely
something happening there.
And also the other thing, like the legs take a while to drip, which means usually that there's a higher percentage of alcohol in there. Again, with this green bottle and the light-looking spirit, you don't think it's going to pop as much of a punch as it does, but man, it sticks around.
We got to score it up.
Okay, I gave this guy a 28.29, which is huge. You gave it a 27.33, which in grand total, out of 33.33, gives it a 27.81. Fantastic score.
Huge.
Should we pull this out?
So there you have it in the grand scheme of things, landing in a very respectable range with some very lovely bottles. This year has been a banner year for us drinking whiskey.
It really is.
Some really good stuff.
We've done well for ourselves.
Anyway, this is Trendy and C. We hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe.
Jenny and C.